Adrian Newey, he didn't come to Aston Martin Formula One team for this. He didn't leave Red Bull, the trophies, the titles and the dominance to babysit a crisis. He arrived expecting a project, a challenge, a chance to build one last masterpiece. Instead, he's walked straight into the fire. And when he stepped into that F1 commission meeting, he didn't sugarcoat a thing. Adrian Newey looked the room dead in the eye, basically said, "Lads, we're screwed. Not we're behind, not we need time, no." He told them the Honda engine's so undercooked, it can't even hit the minimum energy recovery target, never mind the full 350 kilowatts that the 2026 regs demand. Imagine being Adrian Newey, the greatest designer in the history of the sport, and realising your car is like turning up to a gunfight with a water pistol, and it's not even loaded. This is a nightmare he's living. The 2026 regs didn't tweak the hybrid system, they tripled the MG UK power. This was supposed to be the era that Newey could play with a new canvas, a new puzzle, a new frontier, and Honda, they handed him a lawnmower with asthma. He sees the data, he sees the numbers, he sees the truth. They can't harvest enough energy, they can't deploy enough power, and they can't even keep the thing alive. This isn't a glitch, this isn't a calibration issue, this is a fundamental design failure, the kind that makes even Newey's stomach drop. Newey watched Bahrain like a man watching his house burn down in slow motion. Fewest laps of any team, reliability issues everywhere, a part shortage so embarrassing that they had to pack up early, like a Sunday League team who forgot their boots. Stroll, he managed 6 laps on the final day. 6. Newey's seen more laps on a simulator loading screen. Alonso didn't even get out. He didn't even smell the track. And Newey knows exactly what that means. Then the whispers started. They might not even hit 107%. For other teams, that might be a bad day in the office. But for a team with Adrian Newey, that's humiliation. When Newey signed, the paddock buzzed. People talked titles, talked miracles, talked Aston Martin era. Now, they've been compared to the new Cadillac team. And Cadillac, they look better. The dream of Alonso fighting for wins, gone, shattered. Left on the garage floor, next to the broken Honda parts. And Newey feels it. He feels the weight, he feels the eyes, he feels the expectation turn into disbelief. Honda had to come out and admit it. Not spin it, not hide it, admit it. Their trackside boss basically said, "We're not happy, we're not reliable, and we're working on it." Newey hears that, and he translates it instantly. "We've built a lemon, and we're praying no one notices." But everyone noticed, especially him. This isn't a tweak, this isn't a fix-it job. This is a rip it apart and start again. And Newey knows there isn't enough time. He's a genius, a serial winner, a man who turns notebooks into trophies, and now he's stuck with an engine partner who's handed him a live grenade, but they've already pulled the pin. His public criticism wasn't frustration, it was desperation. A flare fired into the night sky. Alonso, Newey sees the pain in Alonso's eyes. He knows the man deserves better. He knows the man came for glory, not this. So hang on till the end of the video, because Alonso's side of that story is a whole different level. We got that covered. So Lance Stroll, Newey knows this is a season Lance can't hide. No excuses, no potential, no learning curve. If he gets beaten by Alonso in a car that's bad, his career is cooked. Honda came back to F1 to prove they weren't the punchline anymore. They left Red Bull as champions. They were supposed to return as heroes. Instead, they've turned up with an engine that can't even meet the minimum spec. This isn't a stumble, it's a faceplant, and Newey knows it. They're under pressure. Aston Martin, the FIA, the media, their own pride, and the clock is sprinting. Aston Martin are starting at a 1.5 second deficit, reliability issues, engine recovery failures, a car that might not qualify, a season that could be over before it starts. This isn't midfield struggle, this is back marker territory. And for a team that has this budget, this ambition, and this designer, it's unforgivable.